It'll be Los Angeles off the tip. Now LeBron, and now the Lakers starting group. LeBron and Bradley are the guards. Green and Davis in at the forward positions. And it's McGee in at the 5, down low. And it's Davis missing. And a big summer for the Lakers, trading for Anthony Davis for a time. Greg, it even looked like they had a great shot at landing Kawhi Leonard.
He ends up choosing the Clippers, which gives rise to a compelling rivalry. The nexus of NBA basketball has shifted to the city of angels. Whichever team you root for, LA fans with a lot to celebrate.
The Mavericks shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
And team stats last season, 74% shooting, so some numbers that they can definitely improve upon.
No luck that time either.
We know this about the Dallas Mavericks. They will put every piece of data and information to use in terms of trying to get an advantage. Think about it, guys. They are now doing blood tests, trying to head off injury for their players. They believe this gives them a clearer picture into the overall health of their athletes. Well, tremendous defensive effort on the interior. That's the kind of contest you want.
Doncic kicks to Curry. It's Powell on the wing. Back to Curry. 5 to shoot. Over Bradley. Curry's shot is off. And Doris, those blood tests you were talking about, always subject to player permission. They want to honor player privacy.
I think you have to, Kevin, and most of the Mavs have embraced it. These tests have the ability to measure almost 50 biomarkers. As an athlete, you're always trying to stay in peak form. As an organization, you're always trying to manage appropriately their workloads.
Here's Green. To the paint. Here's Davis. Los Angeles with another miss.
This is a quarter he'd rather forget. This guy just can't seem to get the lid off of that bucket.
Here's LeBron. Oh, my goodness.
Wow.
What a play.
That is why the ticket price is what it is when LeBron is in town. Amazing dunk to finish the play.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game.
And in their history, the Dallas Mavericks have never moved up in the draft, and they needed to do so this summer to keep their pick.
Well, you think about it, Greg, they went into it with a little over a 26% chance to move up into the top 4. That did not happen. The Hawks collecting that 10th pick from the Luka Doncic trade.
Now here's Powell. Pass to Doncic. Here's Finney-Smith. To the middle. Here's Curry. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way.
And hitting the mid-range jumper here early gives the defense just another thing to think about.
They're basically saying you're going to have to guard us at every point on the floor tonight if you're going to have any chance.
McGee finds Davis. Doncic with the steal. Over James with the putback.
Well, Luka Doncic has every skill necessary to be a difference maker on the boards. Let's begin with his great size.
Now it's ended down to David Aldridge, who was able to talk with Rick Carlisle.
Well, Kevin, I asked him, what are some of your main concerns? And he said, we're dealing with a team that can really light it up from the outside. So it's essential that we don't give them open looks from deep, or we'll be in trouble. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you. Obviously, the three ball is a big concern for any defense. James kicks to Davis. Clock at 6. Bradley, that's for 2.
What great defensive effort there from Porzingis to get an arm out to contest that shot.
Doncic feeling it out. No good on that one.
Not a lot falling for him in this quarter. He's got to stay aggressive, try to break through. See if you can get an easy opportunity.
James against Doncic. Inside. Here's McGee and blocked. That one goes careening off the glass.
You know, when you drive the lane, you have to know where Porzingis is, because with his reach, he can sneak up and send that shot away anytime.
And Davis sends it back. Curry against Bradley. LeBron outside. Here's Davis. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on Porzingis. Well, it was speculated all of last season and shortly after the finals ended that Anthony Davis had his wish fulfilled by getting traded to the Lakers.
And Davis and LeBron make as scary a duo as you can think of in the NBA. Missed out on some of the other marquee free agents, but AD will get a plethora of looks playing alongside LeBron.
And that one falls for Davis. And both free throws good for Davis. And it's Curry with the ball, bringing it up for the Mavericks. Fires from 18. Bucket is good.
Well, as reliable as it gets from the mid-range. Seth Curry very good at finding those opportunities in those spaces.
James, the pass to McGee. Davis against Porzingis. Davis with the bucket.
It took him a while, but he finally gets one to fall.
For Dallas, they've gotten just 3 of their first 9 shots to go down in this game. Curry finds Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Oh, guys, you have got to love those long strides. KP able to cover some ground on his way to the rim.
Now here's Bradley. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. And finished off by LeBron.
Kev, just great instincts. He knows what to do when he gets near the rim. Love to watch this guy work.
And so it's Dallas with it after the basket by Los Angeles. Here's Doncic. The shot is good. It's his second bucket in 5 tries.
There is this fundamental confidence to what Luka does, and those difficult floaters, no problem.
LeBron dishes to McGee. Pass to Davis. Banked in off the glass. Davis has got 6.
If there's a list of the best inside scorers in the NBA, Davis has got to be right at the top. When he gets his hands on the ball down low, you might as well just count it.
Here's Finney-Smith. Rebounded by the Lakers. Davis has got his 4th rebound in this one. Pass to McGee. Kicks it out to LeBron. The 3. Down it goes for his 3rd basket in as many tries.
Well, Kevin, there is an extensive list of the things you've got to check off as a defender when you're guarding LeBron James. I'll tell you this, just guard every spot on the floor. How's that?
Curry finds Doncic. The pass to Powell. 6 to shoot. Finney Smith passes to Curry. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Curry's got the game tied up here for Dallas. LA's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Pass to Davis. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Doris, if you had to list a player with all the great talent in this league that's the most difficult to stop one-on-one, who would that be?
Well, like in similar situations, I can't give you just one. Some names that come immediately to mind, James Harden obviously has been in the MVP race for 5 years running, I think. He's virtually impossible to guard, right? He's got a great system for his individual skills. Kevin Durant can get any shot he wants at any time. And then the virtuoso that is LeBron James, who can pick you apart with shooting, with scoring, with passing. He's really nothing short of remarkable.
And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for Dwight Powell. Hardaway comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. White, he's checked in for Seth Curry. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Luka Doncic. The Lakers also changing it up. Howard's checked in for JaVale McGee. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Green. And it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope in for Bradley. Both free throws good from James.
It just seems like LeBron James doesn't age. Still so dominant in the second half of his career. This guy is incredible in virtually every statistical category.
And it's Wright missing.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way. He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
Now here's Wright, following the miss by Anthony Davis. Takes the three. Another three for Dallas.
Well, this speaks to the feel that Kristaps Porzingis has for the game of basketball. If you're open, he'll find you.
LeBron outside.
Whoa. Look out.
I mean, that's a rugged play.
That's straight toughness.
How about the hang time you need to pull off something like that?
I know, above and beyond. You're right.
And you add in the creativity with all the dunks out there, and we've seen some. That one stands out.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season.
Wright with it. Pass to Hardaway. Back to Wright. Passes it to Kleber. 6 on the shot clock. Out to Hardaway. Puts up a 3. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
The defense a step slow, and you can see the result.
Caldwell-Pope the bounce pass. James in the post. Count that bucket. LeBron's got 14 points for the game.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
And here's Brunson. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Out to Porzingis. Porzingis is doubled. And we're going to have a jump ball. It's tied up there. And here is Los Angeles now. And so James will bring it up for the Lakers. Floats it up for Davis. Got a piece of it. Fast break, Dallas. Now here's Brunson. Covered by LeBron. Now Brunson. Shot clock at 6. Hardaway trying to free himself up.
Dwight his best, sending it back.
Cook, he's checked in for Davis. Dallas calls timeout.
You know, even as Dwight Howard heads for his mid-30s, I believe he can still impact the game. This guy is a physical specimen. He can be a tremendous force as a shot blocker and a rebounder.
Clock at 2. Here's Porzingis. Offensive rebound. Hardaway kicks to Brunson. Second chance shot. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And surely Howard not as explosive as he once was. But as you said, Doris, the presence is still there.
No doubt, Kevin. And this team doesn't need Dwight to put up 20 points. That's not what he's here for. They need rim protection, and they need him to rebound at a high level.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good. Or sometimes what was once considered a negative becomes a positive. For example, tweeners are now looked at as very valuable assets and very versatile assets.
Yeah, Kev, no doubt. Think about how much the game has changed for players like Draymond Green, who was so integral to the success of the Golden State Warriors. Here was a young guy who was considered at one point coming out of college for the power forward and center spot, too small to play the position. But as the NBA has downsized, as it's gotten smaller and faster, Draymond Green can be as important as any other player on a roster.
Now, here's Howard. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Here is Cook. Howard in the post. Here's Kuzma. That's good. And so Howard with the assist.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
And right now you love the chess match, right? The ability of each side to adjust to what the other is doing.
Hardaway for 3. Doesn't go for him. And the Lakers take it the other way. Kuzma passes to Daniels. And it's Dwight Howard with the finish.
Well, this has been one of the staples of Dwight Howard's game. Get on the glass on the offensive end and finish it.
Now the pass to Brunson. Pass to Porzingis. Shoots over Kuzma. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. Los Angeles leading by 4. To the inside. Porzingis with the block. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Porzingis. Here's Kuzma. 1:04 left here in the opening quarter. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Kuzma's got 5 points so far.
And they've done the job on the offensive glass.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Pass to Kleba. Now Brunson. 5 on the clock. Outside, Porzingis. Shoots over Kuzma. Porzingis can't hit.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
That shot by Caldwell Pope, no good.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Passes it to Wright. Outside, Porzingis. On the money from 12 feet away. Porzingis has got his second bucket of the game to go.
Well, Kevin, how about Porzingis? You can play him as the roll man, or in this instance, use him as the ball handler. How hard is that to deal with? This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers with a 6-point lead at the end of the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. Back to the action after this word. Kristaps Porzingis grew up in faraway Latvia, but thanks to his brother, developed a passion for the NBA.
My older brother, he was a big fan of NBA always, and he always had pictures of Michael and then Kobe and Shaq, and then we both started watching a lot of NBA highlights. And then later on, 13, 14, Kobe and Powell, I used to watch those guys play a lot.
And Greg, that's something different now for foreign players, isn't it? A lot more exposure to the NBA.
And KP, a fan of the culture. You saw him in cornrows as a kid. I think that helped prepare him for the transition.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Yeah, the defense hasn't been there. They are getting hammered on second chance opportunities.
And a moment now to reset the lineups, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up for the second quarter of basketball. On the floor right now for the Mavericks, Hardaway and Porzingis in at the forward slots. Wright is out there with J.J. Barea, and it's Kleber in at the 5 spot. Here's Kleber, following the basket by Dwight Howard. Outside Hardaway. Misses the 3.
Terrific closeout there to challenge the 3.
It may be the hardest thing to do in basketball. Close under control, and he's more than up to the task.
Now here's Kuzma. They lead by 8. That's the biggest of the game. Daniels with it. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. And so it's Barea with it. They'll bring it up for Dallas. Hardaway, no good.
Boy, he did everything right till he got to the rim. He needs to finish that.
Lobbed up there for Howard. Great communication on the alley-oop.
Well, Dwight Howard looking to score, and the coaching staff wants him to get these kinds of shots.
We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Here's Barea. Dwight Howard pulls it in. Howard's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Well, there is a lot of optimism in Dallas for the tandem of Luka Doncic and Kristaps Porzingis. Porzingis said, "We clicked right away. We're both European players, similar roots, both speak Spanish. That'll translate on the court. We can be something special." Kevin, look out for them to compliment and criticize one another in a different tongue.
If they play to their potential, they could be scary. Thanks, David. Count it, and the Laker lead has been cut to just 9 points on the basket from Hardaway.
Well, we know that Tim Hardaway Jr. can space the floor. You don't want to allow him to start cooking.
And the Lakers decide to take their first time out here.
And really, for a good portion last season, Tim Hardaway acted as the main source of points for the Knicks. It ends up more of a volume scorer, a role that he's going to have to develop.
And some changes here for the Mavericks. Powell, he's checked in for Maxi Kleba. Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for Porzingis. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Wright. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. JaVale McGee's checked in for Howard. Green comes in for Jared Dudley. Avery Bradley, he's checked in for Troy Daniels. Rajon Rondo is subbed in for Quinn Cook. Hardaway, no good.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
And it's Bradley off the drive. Chalk up 2 there. And the Lakers lead by 11.
Well, Avery Bradley using incredible strength. You like how he maintains his physicality on these tough finishes.
There's the pass to Doncic. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Good, nice job down low.
Boy, I don't think he'll get a screen assist for that pick, but they get the points, and that's all that matters.
Here's Rondo. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Rondo's got his first 2 points.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Barea kicks to Finney-Smith. Pass to Powell. Pass to Barea. Dallas needs to get off a shot. From deep three-point range, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Curry's checked in for the Mavericks. And the Lakers also making a switch. Davis is checked in for Kyle Kuzma. Lakers leading by 11. Bradley deciding where to go with it. Passes to Davis. Powell pulls it in. Mavericks have gone just 2 of 8 shooting here in the second quarter. Barea, no good.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Now here's Green. No points in the game yet for him. Clock at 6. Lakers passing it around. Here's Davis trying to break that ice-cold streak. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. Now here's Doncic. 6 points for him. And Davis sends it back.
He's got that huge wingspan, and boy, does he use it well on the defensive end. If Davis is within shouting distance of the shooter, there's a good chance he'll get a hand on it.
Now, here's Doncic. Rajon Rondo missing his last shot. And the dunk by Powell.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right. You could see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
Here's Davis. The Mavericks making the shot. Outside Rondo. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. Fades away. That's good from Davis on the assist by Rondo. 8 points for Davis.
And when you're open, Rondo finds you. Always has his head on a swivel.
And there's the pass to Finney-Smith. Doncic against Bradley. Good on that shot, and with that, the Los Angeles lead is cut to just 9 on the basket from Doncic. Rondo against Barea. Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points, so 1 free throw coming up.
It's underrated, but Rondo possesses terrific strength. Even when you get the contact, he has a way of being able to create and finish shots.
Lakers shooting their 6th attempt at the charity stripe in the game.
And looking at last season's numbers, down below 70% as a team from the line.
Jalen Brunson, he's checked in for J.J. Barea. James checked in for the Lakers. And that one falls for Rondo. So it's such an honor to be on this with you, and you were the first female to become a full-time NBA analyst, breaking new ground. You've accomplished so much in your life, personally, professionally. What would you tell young women who are graduating college, looking to get ahead in their career in what you've chosen?
Well, first and foremost, I've been very lucky, Kevin. The game of basketball has been a part of my life since I was 7. It's been a driving force. I love it. I would just tell young women, times are changing. Dream big. There's nothing that's impossible. And I'm so thankful to the NBA players and coaches who have just wrapped their arms around me from the time I entered this business. So kudos to those players who are part of the change, no question.
And hard work. I have seen you work. I have seen you prepare. No one prepares more. No one works harder than you.
Thanks, Kev.
First free throw is good.
Well, Kevin, how about the remarkable improvement of Avery Bradley over time? Once strictly a dominant defender, this guy can make threes. He can drive the lane. There isn't an aspect of the game where he hasn't grown.
Good on both.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work and it pays dividends.
Brunson the pass to Curry. Now Doncic, guarded by Bradley. It's stolen by Davis. Now the Lakers on the break. Davis has got the ball. Bradley, no one around him. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Bradley's got 6 in the quarter.
Well, after a less than stellar start in the first quarter, you like to see that shot go down.
Dallas calls timeout.
And the lack of rim protection, top of the list.
And the question they're going to have to answer to me is it a problem with the scheme or is it a problem with matchups?
And the Lakers making a change here. Caldwell Pope's checked in. And the Mavericks with possession here. It's a 16-point game. Brunson scanning the floor. Feeds it to Powell. Just 5 to shoot. Doncic passes to Finney-Smith. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Out of bounds, it'll be Mavericks ball. Here's Curry. He has 7. Can they get it? Powell, the pass to Doncic. Now here's Brunson. He's covered by Rondo. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That's on LeBron James.
What a college career for Jalen Brunson. 2 championships and a Wooden Award. This is one of the most decorated players in college basketball history.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. And Brunson, the College Player of the Year back in 2018, but fell to the second round. Doris, when you look at that time, why did he fall?
I think it had everything to do with the fact that he's not an elite athlete by NBA standards. But we know unequivocally Jalen Brunson is a winner. His father played a decade in the NBA. This young man has been around the game since his formative years, and you can see it in his game.
And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. Caldwell Pope outside. Pass to Green. Outside Rondo. Pass to Davis. Whistle blows. Yep, that's going to be a travel.
And they're losing their concentration here, guys. Just sloppy with the ball.
Mavericks trail by 15. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Doncic passes to Finney-Smith. Brunson with it. He's against Green. Curry outside. The shot misses. So Los Angeles will take it the other way.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
And now the fast break. Doncic with the ball. Outside Curry. Passes it to Brunson. Back to Curry. Over Caldwell Pope. Dallas again missing.
Boy, the wheels have definitely fallen off in this quarter. He cannot buy one.
And that one's good. James.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
And here's Brunson. Doncic outside. Back to Brunson. There's the triple. Drops in the tray. Brunson's got 6.
What a beautiful stroke from range. Defensively, you've got to try to take him out of his comfort zone.
Green with the ball. He's picked up by Doncic. Back to Rondo. Caldwell Pope outside. 6 to shoot. The pass to LeBron. Green left side. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Mavericks trail by 14. Now Brunson. Finney-Smith kicks to Brunson. From deep. But they get it back. 1:37 left in the first half. Here's Powell. Got it. Good job in the low post. Powell's got 4 points this quarter.
I'll tell you, Kevin, you have to love the intensity that Powell plays with on the glass, using that long body to track down those offensive boards.
Timeout called the Lakers.
And sometimes from the outside, not always clear what led a coach to call for a timeout.
And as you know, it's what comes after that gives you some sense of what has changed.
A different look for Dallas. Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for Powell. Porzingis comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. And it's Wright in for Curry. And then for the Lakers, Howard comes in for Green. And Daniels subbed in for Rajon Rondo. Lobbed up there for Howard. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. That one falls. 10 points for Luka Doncic.
Boy, he's been cooking, but the teammates, he's just not getting a lot of support from them.
LeBron against Porzingis. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
The Lakers have been at their finest form at the free throw line tonight. 8 attempts, 8 makes. And he can't get the first one. Dallas making a switch here. Hardaway's checked in. And then for the Lakers, Kyle Kuzma comes in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And Quinn Cook subbed in for Anthony Davis. Kuzma. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And positionless basketball, all the rage, and Kyle Kuzma really fits that mold. Is he a 3? Is he a 4? I don't know, but he gets buckets.
First one falls for him. And so he makes both from the line. Here's Wright. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Outside, Porzingis. Just 4 to shoot. Back to Wright. Swiped away. Daniels with it. And LeBron throws it down.
I don't know how it's possible for a player to keep getting better with age, but as LeBron said, he's like fine wine, baby.
And we've reached halftime in this one. Lakers on top, up by 15. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks a lot. LeBron, are you getting the ball where you want to get it, and is that helping you score?
I'm very pleased with my individual performance right now, but not so pleased with how I'm trying to help our teammates. I got to do a better job of trying to get our teammates in the flow as well.
Thanks so much, Dave, for the great interview. Don't go away, folks. We'll be back for the show.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Ernie Johnson. Kenny the Jet Smith is right here. Say hey to the folks, Kenny.
Hey, folks.
Say hey to the folks, Shaq.
Hey, folks.
Hey, let's get this party started.
Okay.
LeBron James putting in some incredible work. He ended up with 19 points, 2 rebounds, and 1 block. He's definitely heated up over the last few games, and we're seeing some of that same recipe here tonight. And let's get your thoughts, Kenny, on the Lakers.
More often than not, Ernie, LeBron tries to involve his teammates early, but he came in ready to shoulder the load tonight. Terrific all-around performance in the first half.
And looking at Dallas, Shaq, your thoughts?
Well, first of all, as cold as they've been from the floor, I can't say I'm surprised by the score. You cannot shoot the ball that poorly and expect to be in the game, Ernie. They need better ball movement. If their offense stays this stagnant, they can forget about a comeback.
And that should do it. With the second half about to begin, let's send you back to Kevin Harlan. Go back to Kevin Harlan. Go. Just go over there.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. It's been a clinic out there by James.
And the way he goes at defenders, he is bound to get to the line just like he did there in that first half.
I have to love his tenacity. This guy stays in attack mode, makes defenders work, tries to keep them off balance.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Taking a look at Los Angeles. At the 2 and the 3, it's Bradley and Green. JaVale McGee is out there with Anthony Davis. And it's James in at the point guard. The drive by Green. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on Luka Doncic.
It's great whenever Danny Green is forcing the issue. He puts the defender in a tough spot there.
And Doris, Danny Green included in that Kawhi DeRozan trade, and he's an underrated player in his own right.
No doubt, Kevin, because when you examine the net rating, which is basically what impact does a player have on winning, Danny Green is one of the best in the league. This guy is an all-defensive guy. He can make shots when he's open. You can plug him in at a couple of different positions. So much to like about Danny Green.
That's good from Green.
Guys, let's remember, Danny Green was waived not just once, twice. But I love that he didn't put his head down. And ultimately, he wins his first championship with the 2014 Spurs. And what a valuable piece he remains.
And he makes the first, but misses the second. A live body off the bench. Dwight Powell gives you productive minutes.
He does, Kevin, and that's most reflected in the plus-minus when you look at his stats. This is a guy who hasn't averaged a ton of minutes, but he scores and he defends at a high level when he's given those minutes.
Curry on the wing. Down low, here's Finney-Smith. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Finney-Smith's got his first bucket in this one.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible, and boy, that's a terrific start right there.
The drive by James, and the slam dunk by McGee.
It's incredible to me, Kevin, how remarkably in tune LeBron is with the movement of his teammates. The guy is a scorer, he's a creator, he's a force to be reckoned with.
Now here's Curry over Bradley. Curry's shot is off.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Porzingis with the block. Curry against James. Left side Curry. From downtown, it's hauled in by Los Angeles. McGee's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Here's Bradley. Curry with the defensive effort. Mavericks trail by 16. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Green against Doncic. Anthony Davis grabs the miss.
And the way he was able to reach out towards that release had an impact.
Well, no question, he altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
And Bradley gets it to go.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
Curry passes to Doncic. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got 3 assists now in this one.
I'll tell you, Luka Doncic makes tough shots look easy. Boy, that close to the bucket through that much contact, nice.
Now here's Bradley. 8 points for him. Bradley with another miss.
Well, they get it to the high percentage area, and then it all goes wrong from there.
Here's Curry. McGee with the block.
And you know what? He's just not on his game, no doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team.
Remarkable catch and shoot sequence right there from LeBron. Just a killer instinct whenever he gets the ball.
Here's Finney-Smith following the basket by LeBron James. The feed now to Doncic. Great D that time from LeBron.
Never easy to stop this guy at the rim, but that is a beautiful contest right there.
Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
I am simply blown away by his accuracy. He has made every shot, and what's most important, his team is winning.
Still playing at an MVP level, LeBron James, the greatest player of his generation, and some would argue of all time. We can't take for granted what we've been able to witness.
J.J. Barea is checked in for the Mavericks.
One stop.
And now in his mid-30s, LeBron showing no sign of slowing down.
Man, his dedication to training and really maintaining his body, second to none. Alongside his prodigious athleticism, it seems that's made a huge difference.
Curry can't get it to go.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
We call that a great contest. You know this is something he brings to the table, the ability to anchor your defense.
No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. The quick look, no good that time. Feeds it to Bradley. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Well, Danny Green excels at recognizing when his teammates have open looks and putting it on the money. Nicely done.
From deep, Barea hits it from three-point range.
Well, the defense daring him to shoot, and he makes them pay for their disrespect.
McGee against Powell. McGee dishes to James. McGee the pass to Davis. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. He'll take his third and fourth free throw shots of the game right here.
And how about last season? Made about 79% of his attempts, so those are really quality numbers.
Shooting two.
He's off on the first. Hardaway's checked in for Seth Curry. And the second free throw, good. Now here's Barea. Outside Hardaway. Back to Barea. Over LeBron. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Davis has got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Green, no luck. Mavericks trailed by 21. To the paint. That's good from Doncic on the assist from Hardaway. Doncic has got 4 points now in the quarter. And it's Bradley with the ball for Los Angeles. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Well, Kev, the vertical of Avery Bradley, sensational slam off the drive.
Doncic outside. Davis against Porzingis. And Davis pulls it down. Davis has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. And he lobs it up, and it's McGee with the jam.
Well, Kev, that's the court vision of Avery Bradley. Remarkable how he finds these wide-open teammates on a consistent basis.
Now, here's Barea. Here's Doncic. Good, and it's Barea who picks up the assist. 16 points for Luka Doncic.
Well, the problem is they haven't gotten production from any other spot, but right now this guy is cooking.
James, and LeBron throws it down.
Just fluidity that LeBron plays with, his ability to change direction on a drive so quickly, incredible.
Passes it to Doncic. And the Mavericks getting another bucket right there.
Boy, it seems like every shot he puts up, it's going in. This guy is hot, hot.
LeBron James on the wing. LeBron is doubled. Outside, Green. Back to Bradley. James outside. 6 on the shot clock. And a miss there on the triple. Mavericks trail by 21. Outside Hardaway. Barea surveying the floor. Fires from deep. Another 3 for Dallas.
That consistency from distance, that's something J.J. Barea has worked on, and you can see the results here.
Los Angeles calls timeout. And Greg, as many expected, Porzingis getting a huge deal from Dallas to keep him a Mav for a long time.
Mavs feel he can be better than he was before the injury. Love the idea of pairing him long-term with Doncic. Signed him to a lengthy and sizable deal to be the core of their future.
And some changes here for the Mavericks. Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for Dwight Powell. DeLon Wright comes in for Doncic. And it's Jalen Brunson in for J.J. Barea. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Howard's checked in for JaVale McGee. Kyle Kuzma comes in for Danny Green. Troy Daniels, he's checked in for Bradley. And Cook subbed in for Davis. Daniels from outside knocks down the 3-ball. Daniels has got his first 3 points of the game.
I'll tell you, if LeBron never scored a point, he'd still be valuable to an offense. How good a pass is that?
Back to Wright. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Hardaway, no good.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
Here is Cook, guarded by Porzingis, and it's Cook missing.
Boy, he's at the cup, but that is tremendous defense. Prohibit the lay-in without fouling.
Basket good. Wright's got 5 now.
And how about the move he made there to come up and get himself clear in the lane for the deuce?
Here's LeBron. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Outstanding take to the rack by LeBron, always looking to get to the charity stripe.
He shot 5 of 6 at the foul line.
Shooting 2.
He misses the free throw. And he's good on the second. Here's Brunson. He's got 6. He kicks to Hardaway. And the shot is good. He's got 8. Here is Cook. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Tipped away. And here's Brunson. Shot from 12. Good on the bucket. Brunson's got 8 points.
And you see the ability to rise and fire from mid-range, even against that length.
Well, I'll tell you, I love that he's not afraid to take on the size mismatch there, Greg. It doesn't matter. Just make shots.
Beautiful touch close in. Kuzma excels at taking advantage down low.
Porzingis kicks to right. Outside Hardaway. Two points. That one goes. Hardaway has got 4 points this quarter.
And so far going for more of an inside presence here in the second half, getting away from the three-point shot.
The drive by James. Oh, and the jam by LeBron.
Oh, at 6'8", it's easy to forget how good his handles are, but LeBron creates easy opportunities for himself.
Now here's Porzingis. The pass to Wright. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That's on Dwight Howard. Dallas shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here. The first free throw is good. Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, he's checked in for the Lakers. Both good from the line that time. We've got 1:48 left in the third quarter. Cook, the pass to Caldwell-Pope. Back to Cook. Pass to Daniels. He feeds it to Howard. Hardaway against Caldwell-Pope. And Hardaway gets it to go. Hardaway has got 12 points in the game.
Well, Tim Hardaway Jr. getting stronger, and that's a problem when he's trying to finish through contact.
Cook dishes to Howard. Pass to Kuzma. Here is Cook. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Ways to get back into it, but they've got some time.
The tendency can be to really rush or push the game, and they need to avoid that.
Now here's Caldwell-Pope. Tim Hardaway unable to get his last shot to go. Caldwell-Pope passes to Kuzma. Shoots over Brunson. Los Angeles with another miss. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for Dallas. There's 31 seconds left in the third. Makes it off the glass. 10 points for him.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
$19 seconds left here in the third quarter. Here is Cook. Kuzma inside. By Hardaway. That one goes in.
And this is what Kuzma can do. When he's got it going, you've got to keep getting him opportunities.
Here's Porzingis. Again, the Mavericks score. And so it's LeBron James making things happen for the Los Angeles Lakers. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first three quarters. Lakers leading by 12. We've got Hardaway. Jalen Brunson out there with Wright. And it's Finney-Smith in at the 4. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. And so the ball out of bounds. Howard touched it last. Dallas has gone 7 of 15 from three-point range tonight. They're not afraid of that shot. Here's Brunson and the powerful one-handed slam.
That should give them a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
Well, sometimes it's about taking it into your own hands. That kind of individual play could spark his group.
Now, here's Bradley. Kleba with the rebound.
Boy, against so little defensive pressure, you have to convert that.
Hardaway kicks to Brunson. Davis against Hardaway. Draws contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Well, two things there, guys. Tim Hardaway Jr., the power, the concentration, refuses to be stopped when he wants to score. Well, think back to before he moves on to the Dallas Mavericks. While Tim Hardaway Jr. was with the Knicks, he was carrying such a burden offensively because Porzingis was still recovering.
Dallas making a switch here. Powell's checked in. Hardaway no good on the free throw line. And we've seen Hardaway be a much more efficient player than in the past.
What we know, Kevin, unequivocally, is that this young man can score the basketball. But what you hope is the best players in the NBA are all about efficiency. That's what you want Hardaway Jr. thinking about. How can I be the most efficient guy on the floor?
Here's James, and the dunk by James.
You could see it in LeBron's eyes. He will not be denied on that drive.
Now here's Brunson, covered by LeBron. And yep, that's going to be a flagrant foul, unnecessary contact.
And Kevin, that's a pretty dangerous play right there. I mean, I don't like to see a player put an opponent in harm's way, as much as you just saw him do there. Glad they pinned a flagrant on him.
Yeah, you're right, Greg. The officials were all over it. They weren't going to let him off the hook that time. No good on that one. He hits the second from the line. Luka Doncic, he's checked in for Dallas. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Green's checked in. Floats one. Brunson, no good.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
Boy, to have someone back there who can erase your mistakes, what a big-time asset defensively. Boy, you have to be cognizant of where people are when the shot goes up. Defenders not blocking out in that instance.
Knocked away. It's stolen by Green, and pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles, and Howard with the stuff. That gives him a double-double in this one. 10 points and 11 rebounds.
That's about communication between teammates. Dwight Howard, high-flying as ever.
Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the fourth. Here's Brunson. A rebound by the Lakers. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. And it's Bradley. That time on the assist by Davis. And the Lakers lead by 15.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
And the Mavericks call time here. Look at LeBron James. He's really been playing well.
Boy, he's been relentless. And to this point, they haven't had an answer for him on the inside. Let's see if they make some adjustments coming out of the timeout.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Berea's checked in. JaVale McGee's checked in for the Lakers. And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, I heard Rick Carlisle during that last break talking with the team. He was not happy with their play. He told them, we're getting outworked out there. Simple as that. We've got to dial up our effort. Kevin, we'll see if they have enough to get it done.
Shot clock at 5. Doncic. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
A contested mid-range shot can't be what they were looking for there.
Well, especially with that defensive player in the area. You know he's going to find a way to get into the shooter and make him uncomfortable.
Now Berea. A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Finney-Smith can't get it to go. Los Angeles leading by 17. It's Davis with the drive. And it's Davis finishing it off.
I'll tell you, it's one thing to do this at home, another to do it in a hostile environment.
Boy, just sheer dominance, the ability to step into enemy territory and flat out take over. This is impressive.
And so here is Dallas after the basket by the Lakers. That's out of bounds. The Mavericks able to retain possession here. Porzingis, he's checked in for Jalen Brunson. Porzingis against James. Porzingis can't hit.
Boy, you can just see the frustration growing on their faces. Nothing going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
Mavericks trail by 21. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Doncic finds Berea. Shot clock at 6. No good, and they can't put an end to this drought. And it's Davis with the ball for the Los Angeles Lakers. They've only given up 5 points here in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, these defenders just looked a bit overmatched, especially inside.
Here's Berea following the score by Avery Bradley. Doncic outside. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Greg, you look at the young Luka Doncic. What impresses you the most right now about his game?
Well, Kevin, you just don't see many players his height who can handle and make step-back threes. Also, his confidence. He came into the league never doubting that he could dominate a game. And don't forget about his brilliance as a passer.
That free throw, no good.
The numbers for Luka Doncic absolutely staggering. The only rookie ever to average over 20 points, 7 boards, and 5 assists.
Seth Curry, he's checked in for J.J. Berea. No good on the second free throw. And such impressive poise and confidence for Luka Doncic, Doris. He's unfazed by the NBA.
I think it makes sense, Kevin, when you consider this young man has been playing as a pro and against men since the age of 16. And by 17, he was tearing up the EuroLeague. This guy was ready to make the leap.
Here's Doncic following the score by Avery Bradley.
Luka Doncic is in distinguished company because his game is so far advanced for his age.
Outside Bradley. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And Greg, when you evaluate Avery Bradley, the offense isn't what it once was, but the defense is certainly still there.
Yeah, Bradley has struggled with the scoring in recent years, but defense, that does not go cold. Still a menace to ball handlers, and his reach and length can suffocate perimeter players.
Shooting 2.
Free throw good from Bradley. A different look for Dallas. Marjanovic checked in for Dwight Powell. Jackson comes in for Porzingis. And it's Lee in for Luka Doncic. And then for Los Angeles, DeMarcus Cousins is checked in for JaVale McGee. Dudley comes in for Anthony Davis. Rajon Rondo is subbed in for LeBron. And so Bradley nails both of them. Dallas has gotten the three-point shot off 16 times tonight. 7 times they've hit it, 9 times they've missed. Curry with the bounce pass. Jackson finds Marjanovic. There's Lee with the three. Rebound by DeMarcus Cousins. And Los Angeles, guys, shooting has been fun to watch in this game. They're at 57%. All sorts of time. The shot, no good. So the Mavericks will take it the other way. Lee up top. He's covered by Rondo. Curry against Bradley. And the basket by Curry.
I love it whenever Seth Curry decides to go inside. This guy has the potential to be a dangerous scorer from that area.
Here's Cousins. Lays it up off the glass. Cousins has got his first basket.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Now here's Curry. And it's Rajon Rondo with the foul. That's his first foul. And some changes here for the Lakers. Caldwell Pope, he's checked in for Green. And Daniels subbed in for Avery Bradley. Lee with the ball. Passes to Marjanovic. Clock at 6. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on DeMarcus Cousins.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
Two shots. Relax on the first.
The free throw drops for Marjanovic. A different look for Dallas. Porzingis, he's checked in for Jackson. And Doncic is subbed in for Courtney Lee. Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. And the Lakers have possession. Here's Green. Goes to the fadeaway and cans it.
And even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
That is the competitiveness he brings to the table. Every night you're going to get great effort from him.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
There is so much to love about Kristaps Porzingis. Over 7 feet, sweet shooting jumper, but aggression. This guy will back down from no one.
That free throw good from Porzingis. And Doris, Porzingis not only quick to adapt to the NBA game, but also the culture.
I think it helps, Kevin, that he got tutored in the English language starting in grade school. And think about it, Kevin. This man wore his hair in cornrows back then, emulating the NBA players he saw. So both linguistically, culturally, and basketball-wise, it wasn't too big an adjustment for him.
Here is Cook. And there's the feed to Bradley. And down it goes. Dunked through off a wonderful assist.
It does not take AB long to get rolling, Kevin. He has shown great strides in being a dominant offensive player.
Lee passes to Jackson. Curry with it. Porzingis kicking it over. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Yep, that one goes in there. Porzingis has got 4 points in the quarter.
How about the handles by Kristaps Porzingis? You know, another international prospect coming in with a developed skill set.
Here is Cook, guarded by Curry. Cook dishes to Cousins. Caldwell Pope outside. Over Jackson. And there's Caldwell Pope. That's good on the assist by Cousins.
And Caldwell Pope able to hit those mid-range shots consistently, but that's one the defense will live with.
And Curry has it in the corner. Good on the three-point shot.
Well, that's his second 3 of the game. 1 in the first half, 1 here.
Lakers leading by 23. Here is Cook. Passes it to Bradley. And the Lakers tack on 2 more.
Well, I absolutely love the way this guy has controlled the pace tonight. They've been able to play the style they want.
Curry passes to Jackson. Dallas moving the ball around. And Porzingis, here we go.
Wow, that's the mobility of Porzingis gliding in for the finish.
And it's Cook with the ball for the Lakers. And the pass to Cousins. Back to Cook. Floats one up. The rebound by Marjanovic.
I'll tell you, despite his struggles at the offensive end, this team still finds themselves in control of the ball game.
Here is Cook. Lee with the steal. That's out of bounds. The Mavericks able to retain possession here. And the Mavericks with some changes. Powell, he's checked in for Marjanovic. Dorian Finney-Smith comes in for Justin Jackson. And Doncic is subbed in for Courtney Lee. Big group substitution here for the Lakers. JaVale McGee's checked in for Cousins. Davis comes in for Jared Dudley. Green, he's checked in for Caldwell Pope. And James subbed in for Cook.
You know, I know that he can make the perimeter jump shot, but I really like it when Porzingis is taking it inside and making the defense deal with all that size.
Two shots. Relax on the first.
That free throw good from Porzingis.
You know, there was so much hype around Kristaps Porzingis once he got off to a great start in his first year. And you just want to see him continue to grow and add dimensions to the offensive game every year. What's next, we'll see.
And he makes both free throws. Now here's James. He sinks the 11-footer. James has got 33 points.
Now, this guy can fill it up from anywhere. James is adept at realizing when to take advantage of that mid-range game he possesses.
Now here's Powell. Finney-Smith kicks to Curry. 6 to shoot. Outside, Porzingis. Shoots. McGee with the block. There's a minute 47 left here in the fourth quarter. Doncic against James. And he drops in the layup off the glass. LeBron's got 16 here in the second half.
As much as LeBron loves to create, there are times when he simply has to do it himself. Too good to pass up that one.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Los Angeles.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for LeBron.
No doubt he came to play tonight. This guy has been aggressive and effective.
Curry's shot is off. There's 42 seconds left to play in the final quarter. LeBron kicks to Davis. Pass to LeBron. Right side Davis. And that's going to be a travel. .27 seconds left in the game. And here's Barea. Lee outside. Back to Barea. Just 5 on the clock to stop the drought. A rebound by the Lakers. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. A resounding victory for them. And Greg.